안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Tuesday's edition of the Culture Wave. I'm Kwon-soa in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-trends, K-pottery, K-everything. And our co-host for today's show is Bella Kim. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa. And hello to all the viewers of the Culture Wave. I'm your co-host, Bella, back again this week to fill you guys in with the latest K-entertainment stories. And today we have some exciting stories, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that coming up very soon.
Right, and following those exciting K-enter news, we're also going to talk about K-enter stars and a trend that derives from their good deeds in trend vibes. But first, we're actually going to go into the past, into the Goryeo Dynasty.
Right. Goryeo Dynasty, for people who are not sure, the Goryeo Dynasty is a period from 918 to 1392. So what aspect exactly of Goryeo are we going to be looking at?
Well, I hinted it a little bit in the opening. It's going to be about pottery or celadon, to be exact. So a special exhibition featuring historic forms of art from from the Goryeo Dynasty is taking place, including this type of ceramics. So let's take a look at this report. The Goryeo celadon is a national heritage of Korea's ceramic culture, and the craftsmanship of these sculpted celadon pieces is being showcased for the first time at an exhibition at the National Museum of Korea. Jin has the details.
The lion crouches on the incense burner with its mouth open as if to catch prey at any moment. An imaginary fish-shaped dragon shows its lively wings and scales, ready to soar out of the water. Each lotus leaf embraces the entire gourd-shaped ear in a beautiful and balanced design. Of all the Goryeo celadon, these sculpted pieces showcase the lively ceramic depictions made by modeling specific forms, like lions, ducks, fish, melons, and bamboo shoots. The shapes are complex, yet lively, and the aesthetic completeness is exquisite. The celadon making techniques unique to the Goryeo period were based on Chinese processes and the earthenware of the Three Kingdoms and the unified Silla periods.
Embracing and accepting new things to make new creative transformations. That is the important significance behind Goryeo celadon, which has become a source of cultural inspiration and light for us today.
Until now, most of the production techniques of Goryeo celadon pieces have been hidden. Over the past 2 years, the National Museum of Korea has identified specific production processes through actual measurements and computed tomography.
In studying the celadon, we took the eye for aesthetics with importance, but in this exhibition we were able to show scientific data and images based on scientific analysis.
To commemorate this, an exhibition is being held for the first time, showcasing over 270 Goryeo celadon pieces, including 20 state-designated national treasures. Beyond displaying the beauty of the simplicity of the celadon, the exhibition will give a glimpse of the manufacturing techniques of hieroglyphic celadon and the life and culture of the Goryeo people. The exhibition will run until March of next year. Jin, Arirang News.
While sometimes efforts are put into preserving relics of the past, as we just saw, at other times efforts are needed to make changes to fit the current. As a means to jazz up Korea's small towns, Jaemincheon village is being revitalized by young people's creative ideas. Our News Features reporter Park Gun-woo checked it out.
Rejuvenating previously abandoned spaces. Jaemincheon village, once at the epicenter of Gongju city, located in Chungcheongnam-do province, had been abandoned for many years. That's until several young people, relocated from other areas including the capital region, started revitalizing vacant houses and unused spaces with the support of the Interior Ministry.
This old house was once a tailor shop but was abandoned for many years. But now, thanks to the creativity and dedication of young people who have moved into this area, it has been transformed into an inviting and cozy cafe.
These remodeled structures built decades ago have not just turned into cafes, but also restaurants and guest houses and hotels with the creative ideas of young resettlers. Thanks to these efforts, the total population, which includes residents and the floating population like tourists, has been rising continuously. Over 126,000 more people were added to that total population in Q2 of 2024 compared to the previous quarter. That's especially noticeable as Gongju City has been designated by the Interior Ministry as one of the 89 areas in Korea seeing a population shrink. One young worker who moved into the area says there's still some space for improvement.
It's still lacking in infrastructure for young people to come here. I hope that in the near future, it can become a neighborhood where those young people can live a happier life while doing what they want.
However, despite some inconveniences, one young restaurant owner says that can be a strength.
Seoul is very complex, competitive, and things are built and they disappear quickly. It's a much slower pace here, and I find that more attractive. Local residents are very friendly, enough to help you and give advice, which has been really encouraging.
She added she wishes to keep living as a small local restaurant owner even in the future, so that she can keep introducing the beauty of Korean food to people visiting the region. Park Gon-woo, Arirang News, Gongju.
Time for some K-entertainment news with Bella Kim. Bella, you told us before you have some exciting news today, and you're going to start off with some golden news.
Yes, golden news. We're going to start with BTS news. BTS member Jungkook. Jungkook, he has reached another milestone as his solo album Golden has sold over 1 million units in the US. It's actually the fastest album to sell over 1 million units in the US as any K-pop solo artist in US history. So that's another amazing milestone for Jungkook. With this record, Golden obtained platinum certification from the Recording Industry Association of America. And for people who are not familiar, Golden is Jungkook's first full-length album that he released last November of last year.
And we're actually going to stay with BTS, but another member plus another singer, I heard.
Well, we're going to first talk about BTS member V. BTS member V has warmed the hearts of music fans worldwide with his new digital single, Winter Ahead, featuring renowned Korean singer Park Hyo-shin. Now, the single was released on November 29th, and V definitely showed his global popularity and influence as the song topped iTunes Top Songs chart in over 75 countries, including the UK, Germany, France, Japan, and Canada. And if you haven't listened to the song yet, you definitely should, with its warm melodies and heartfelt lyrics, and the harmony between these two artists will definitely melt your heart in this cold weather.
The perfect song to listen to in this chilly weather. And we're going to end off with actually their music video also received lots of tremendous love.
Yes, for sure. The music video for Winter Ahead also gained significant attention as it reached #1 on YouTube's music video trending worldwide chart. Despite its relatively lengthy, it's 6 minutes and 22 seconds long, the music video's stunning visuals and captivating narrative have mesmerized fans around the world. The fans may be curious though, when was it shot? Because V is currently serving in the military for his mandatory service. Well, it was announced that the music video was shot before he enlisted. So it definitely was a gift for BTS and Jungkook's fans, but that's not it. That's not the end of the gift. There's another gift coming up. V has prepared one more gift for his fans. He plans to release another single, White Christmas, the original song by Bing Crosby, this Friday. So keep an eye out for that as well.
Okay, so lots of Christmas gifts for BTS fans. Now, what is our last story about?
Last story, we're going to move on to K-movies now. So yesterday, we talked about it on our show as well, that there's a trend that's going on. Musicals being made into movies and vice versa. While the musical film Elizabeth, which was released on October 16th, recorded the highest number of viewers in the musical film history in South Korea. The film surpassed 47,000 viewers up until December 2nd. And Elizabeth is a movie based on a musical performance of the same name, depicting the agony, love, and life of Empress Elizabeth of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The film stars Ok Joo-hyun, Lee Hae-jun, and Lee Ji-hoon. And the musical Elizabeth has been loved by Korean audiences for over 10 years since its premiere in South Korea back in 2012. And for people who did not catch the musical of Elizabeth yet, there's a good news. The musical Elizabeth will come back with a new production at Blue Square, Hannam-dong, Seoul in 2026.
2026, please remind us again,
Yes,
Bella.
it's not next year, but the year after.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much for those K-Enter updates.
My pleasure.
And now time to go over to our AI anchor Ari for her latest culture-related stories.
Welcome to the Culture Wave AI News. Let's dive into our first story. Nobel Prize laureate Han Kang's works are drawing significant attention at this year's Guadalajara International Book Fair, the largest literary event in the Spanish-speaking world. Leading publisher, Penguin Random House in Mexico, says over 800 copies of her notable works, including The Vegetarian and Human Acts, were sold on the first day alone. The Korean Cultural Center in Mexico will run a booth through Sunday to promote Korean literature and traditional crafts. This year's event features participation from over 2,200 publishers across 43 countries and is expected to attract around 850,000 visitors. The Photo Artists Society of Korea will host its 9th Past Korea Photo Festa this week at the AT Center in Yangjae, Seoul, as the centerpiece of the 2024 Seoul Photo Festival. The event aims to bring audiences closer to the art of photography. The exhibition will showcase a diverse range of works, from stunning captures of the Hangang River's nightscape to unique creations by award-winning young photographers and everyday moments taken by finalists of an open competition. A special exhibition titled Eternity and Immortality will feature works by Chinese photographers. The festival runs through Sunday and entry is free of charge. The Science Ministry's Postal Department has released New Year's stamps to usher in 2025, the year of the green snake. Some 600,000 stamps have been issued, featuring a snake holding a flower, alongside another shedding its skin and advancing with strength, symbolizing wisdom and transformation. The snake's body is adorned with holographic images, reflecting the bright hopes and aspirations for the year ahead. 14 types of New Year's greeting cards were also released. That's all from me. Stay tuned for more cultural news and engaging discussions coming your way.
It's now time for Trend Vibes, where we explore into interesting trends in Korean culture. For this, of course, we have our reporter Yoon Se-young in the studio. Welcome, Se-young.
Hi, Seyoung.
Hi, Bella. So what is our trending vibe trend today?
Today, we're going to dive into a very heartwarming topic, a culture of giving. Especially, we're going to take a look at how the K-pop scene is shaping acts of kindness and philanthropy.
I think the month of December especially has that warming up touch when we talk about giving.
The spirit of giving,
especially
and everything.
Because we also have Christmas where we do give each other presents and so forth. But on the cultural wave, we've actually also dealt a number of times about this giving culture, especially in relation to K-celebrities.
For sure. I've covered several episodes as well. So let's hear from you, Seyoung. Okay, all right. Let's start with BTS Jimin's story. We also talked about it on K-Enter the other day. Jimin recently donated 100 million Korean won, that is about $70,000 to support military service members. He made a donation through his father because he's currently serving in the military himself. And this isn't his first time, actually. Jimin has a long history of donating generously to those in need. And we have other stars like NCT's Do-young, marking the World Children's Day, November 20th. He donated 100 million Korean won to UNICEF. And also we have singer Im Young-woon participating in a charity soccer match, raising 1.2 billion Korean won, that is about $850,000 to support those in need.
Right, Walter touched upon that story yesterday a little bit, but I really think it's inspiring that these stars are giving back because, I mean, earning a significant amount of money as a K-pop star is one thing, but it's another thing to give a substantial amount to others. Not everyone who has that does give to others. But Seyoung, I heard that these positive acts actually expand into the fandom.
Sure. Many fans are inspired by their favorite stars and join in the spirit of giving as well. For example, we have this so-called fandom donation culture where fans of celebrities or public figures take the lead in creating these charitable activities. This is actually growing in scale each year and establishing themselves as a significant pillar of modern philanthropy. We have some examples here. BTS member J-Hope's charitable activities actually encouraged and inspired his fans to share some photos and post on social media, showing how the fans followed J-Hope's acts of kindness to help the underprivileged children. And what's even more remarkable is that this culture of fandom donation culture started to grow during the COVID-19 pandemic and continue to thrive until today. You know, when the economy struggles, those in need especially faced even more hardships, right? So it's really great to see this act of generosity is still ongoing for those in need. And as fans lead the way with such warm-hearted deeds, celebrities like Blackpink's Jennie and singer IU also responded in kind. They've made donations in the name of their fan bases like Blink and UNI to help those people in need. So I think it's a beautiful, beautiful cycle of kindness and giving.
Yes, this phenomenon is called the ripple effect of kindness. But some are called, this so-called fandom donation culture has recently taken, there's some unique aspect to it.
Right. Fandom donation culture over the years has grown into a major movement, and fans have some very, very creative ways to contribute to society, like blood donations, hygiene products donations, or even direct volunteer efforts at free meals centers as well. But one particularly unique way fans give back is by planting forests in their favorite idols.
Wow.
Yes.
Tell us more details about
Forest, yes. Through Melon, Korea's largest music streaming service, fans can actually dedicate tree planting projects to their idols. So thanks to fans of artists like BTS, 17, and Im Young-woon, we now have lush green spaces named after this artist. And in other charitable activities, including environmental protection or animal welfare. For instance, on BTS member Jungkook's birthday, the international fans celebrated Jungkook's birthday by picking up the trashes and cleaning the streets of their local areas. And similarly, fans of fellow member Jimin chose to sponsor wild
animals to reflect the love of Jimin's love for the animals. And other initiatives included donating wells to areas lacking clean water or funding wildlife conservation as well. And so it's incredible to see fandom culture evolve in this such positive development and directions.
Speaking of forest, I remember covering BTS J-Hope's fans created this kind of plant chair in Seoul Soup of Seoul that was kind of made donation in, to celebrate his anniversary or birthday. That was
so fans can express their love for their
Definitely.
idols, and at the same time they can save the environment and contribute to society.
Right.
At the same time.
I think it indeed is a great deed that we're seeing, but also I think donations and also these other great deeds in these very creative ways also help in propping up the image of a K-pop group or a K-pop singer, and also the image of the fans as well.
Right. There are many reasons why fans are giving in and giving back and donate in the names of their idols, and that's exactly one of the reasons. Some fans are just moved by their stars' genuine commitment to giving back and want to join in the good cause, but others just want to create this great image to the public, and it's really good to see their favorite idols or artists being recognized for their kindness, right? And what's also important and interesting to see is this reflects a shift in the relationship between the fans and idols.
How so?
In the past, it was just like fans worshiping the idols and their favorite artists, but these days they are growing together and creating a great impact to the society. So it's a really great cultural shift.
That's why also many idol groups or stars say that the fans and themselves are one, right?
Right. It's really good to see them growing together.
Exactly. It is very inspiring. The way that K-pop fosters this culture of giving and care is truly something definitely to celebrate.
Right, it is. It is.
All right, Seong, you also have some other. We actually want to also touch upon the cultural, the donations that we usually see during Christmas season.
Oh, right.
Because I think when you started mentioning donations and giving, the culture of giving in this
on
season,
the streets,
I was thinking of the red
the Salvation Army kettle, or it's also called the Christmas kettle, the red one. You can always make some donation on the streets or while using the public transport. So I highly recommend you to give a little bit back to the society and show your kindness.
It is definitely warm to hear those, bells on the streets.
Right.
It's like, oh, it's Christmas time. It's the giving month time. It definitely warms your heart.
So we have all these traditional ways of giving and also these new ways of giving, and also the fans all chiming in with their idol K-pop stars. So thank you very much, Seong, for that heartwarming news, and we'll see you again next time.
Thank you.
See you next week.
And thank you, Bella, as always. We'll see you on Thursday.
See you on Thursday.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave, and hope you join us again on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Korea time, and maybe one day here in Korea. Thanks for watching.